Welcome back to Level 3, Week 2 with Amanda and
Kirk.
Okay, once again, we worked on a lot of conceptual stuff about how to work with your own body. The cool thing about this is that you get to practice all the stuff that we learned by yourself during the week. So exercise number 1 that we wanted you to practice is pull in your belly. Again, we talked about this last week. You need to be able to do this for 2.5 to 3 minutes at a time.
Just hold it in nice and tight.
So that you can be nice and controlled for an entire song. So there's that. Do that by yourself. The other thing this week is that we worked on turns. So number 1, shoulders down. Number 2, don't raise one side of your body when you're turning, because then you'll do this. Number 3, wind up without going over to the side. Wind up and release. Your turn happens from your shoulders, not from your arms.
You're not throwing your arms. You're not throwing your shoulders. You're winding up and you're releasing for a nice spin.
Another thing you can practice on your own. Wind up to the left, release to the right. Wind up to the right, release to the left.
We also talked about releasing and stopping after a full turn. We turn and then we stop.
So those are things you can work on your own. You can also work on your own, turning down a line. Remember, we were doing our footwork as we do it, so we're going step, step, triple step, 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 triple step. This kind of thing, you're going to get dizzy at first, and then you'll get better at it, and then you won't be as dizzy. If you never practice it, you won't get better at it, and then you'll still be dizzy. So it's the kind of thing you need to practice. The moves that we worked on this week to practice this was we did a double tuck turn in place, and that was just practicing using your shoulders to turn, stepping right underneath yourself, keeping your core tight. We also
practice keeping that connection as we're turning.
We also did a side pass, like a really dynamic one with a turn. It was on the leader's left. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So that's also a good practice. We'll do it on this side now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6 of turning down a line. And that was all we got to this week. Next week, we'll talk more about leaders turning. But everybody can practice all the things at home by yourself. All right, and Dahlia's turning. Woo!